Namaste, and a warm welcome to another segment of SIFAA's Spotlight of Local Artists. Today we present Asha Bala of the Leela School of Dance and Seema Vishwanath of the Nritya Mayananda School of Dance. They are coming together to present Haridasini. Asha, could you please shed some light on Bharatanatyam, dance instruction, and the Indian classical dances ecosystem here in the Triangle?
Thank you, Minnie. Thank you to SIFAA. What I try to keep in mind as I teach this art form is that Bharatanatyam is so much more than a performing art. It is a tradition that is deep, that is rich, and so its study must involve an understanding of that tradition alongside learning its formidable technique. It's a tradition that encompasses devotion and respect for this art and a sense of gratitude for all things that this learning stands for. As practitioners, we have a responsibility, especially to the young minds that we teach. And it is that philosophy that underlies what we do at Leela Foundation. The artistic growth of a community must be nurtured from a young age, and it is developed over a period of time. The engagement with the arts in immigrant communities like ours is still at its nascent stage, where people go to dance or music concerts because a family member is participating. At Leela, we are striving to change that trend by giving our viewers an uplifting experience by exposing them to exceptional artists who have spent years honing their craft. It is and it will inspire and inform young students who are our future patrons and leaders of art. This then is my take.
Thank you. Seema, how did you get initiated to this classical dance form, and what inspires you to pursue that here in the Triangle?
Okay, so I'm basically from Mysore. My dad was a theater artist, and in South, as we all know, learning one of the classical dances in household it's very common. And my sister was going to dance class, so that's how I joined. And I continued my Bharatanatyam learning under the guidance of Guru Srimati Nandini Ishwar and Dr. Rohita Ishwar from Mysore. And then I moved to Bangalore for work after my degree. That's when I joined Guru Dr. Maya Rao's Kathak Institution, and then I started learning Kathak. So when I was learning Bharatanatyam also at the same time, as my father was a theater artist, I used to go along with him and do participate in dramas and in Rangayana and in different places and all. So that is also one of my, very fortunate to be exposed among the theater people too. And then I moved to US, and the same year my Maya Didi passed away. And then I was in search of a Kathak guru, and very fortunately I was very lucky that Guru Munna Shuklaji agreed to teach me. He used to stay at Delhi, and I started going to him to learn Kathak. Now I'm still pursuing my Kathak journey under his senior disciple called Mrs. Ruchi Sayani. And also I take classes of Tal Vidya from Guru Pandit Divyang Vakil Guruji. And I also take Carnatic music from Mr. Ajay Warrior. So I'm still a student, and I still continue to learn and explore how much ever I can in terms of music, rhythm, dance, and everything associated with it.
Wonderful. Asha, you're a respected leader in the arts community here in the Triangle. What has your association with SIFAA been like?
I'm a proud SIFAA member. I've been a happy audience member, enjoying the many kacheris that I have attended, as well as a collaborator through Leela Foundation. Some of the recent programs that I have enjoyed are the Veena concert by Jayanti Kumaresh and the vocal concert by Ramakrishnan Murthy. SIFAA does some phenomenal work as they promote and enrich the Carnatic music experience for their members. Quality is central to what they do and whom they invite, whether they are artists from India or professional artists from here or from the immense talent pool of youth that we have here. As a SIFAA member, I will do whatever I can to support them. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha. It's all about bringing the art-loving community together. Seema, tell us a little bit more about Haridasani. What can art lovers expect in this dance production?
So this production name is Haridasini. There are lots of composers in Haridasa Sahitya. This is particular to Kannada literature. When I started exploring about Haridasa Sahitya, I got to know that there are lots of male composers and very few female composers. So it made me to think, why not pick up female composers and do about them and see what they have written. I was very curious to see how male composers would approach and a female composer would approach. Given the context in 17th and 18th century, ladies never had that kind of education or exposure to travel and all of that. And at the same time, many of these ladies were widows who were constrained just inside the house. So what could be their vision? What could be their feel? And what made them to go take a path of Lord Hari? And when they have not read or they don't know how to write, how did they compose? How did they know about all of this immense knowledge? Made me very curious. So we have two acts where the first act is about the very first Kannada lady composer called Galgali Avva, and the second act is about Helavan Kattegiriyamma. So Avva is from 17th century and Helavan Kattegiriyamma is from 18th century. So we are trying to portray how their life was. They both were married at a very young age of 12, and they Galgali Avva loses her husband just after 8 days of her marriage, and 12-year-old widow, what she goes through. Yet she flourishes amazingly, like she chooses the spiritual path. So these are the things which you can expect, and how the ladies of 17th and 18th century set a being a role model, how they showed the path to us.
Very interesting. Asha, in what ways has this Leela School of Dance collaborated with Seema in this production?
Thank you for that question, Minnie. So this collaboration with Seema Vishwanath is not so much an artistic collaboration where we came together to create a piece of work. It is her work and the musicians with whom she has collaborated. Leela School of Dance was happy to loan their dancers for this project. They are trained dancers who have been with the school for 10 years and more, and that training has helped them to bring Seema's vision to light. And in the process, they have gained an immense learning experience. As their teacher, I'm happy to have provided this opportunity for their growth, and I'm eagerly looking forward to seeing how all of this comes together on June 2nd. Thank you.
And how about you, Seema? What have you discovered through working with Leela School of Dance and Asha?
So collaboration is always good. There is so much to share and learn. For me, collaborating with musicians and creating something new is very exciting. So I have sat with each and every musician explaining that this is the storyline, this is what the enactment is happening, what raga you can pick up. Now she's crying. Can you bring the pathos like this? Her movement goes up like that. Can you bring the raga up like that? Or old person is coming. Can you come into the slow speed? So these kind of collaboration and converting too many technical like jatis into ragas, melodies, and understanding each other's vision and making up was very, very exciting. And I'm pumped up to take more live music productions because of this learning. And the second is the collaboration with Leela School. The students are very new to me and how to work on them, how to set the choreography on them. I just went 2 to 3 sessions to see their strength and weakness. As a director of the production, I should make sure in this given time, how can I set my choreo on them, or the role, which role to choose, who is suitable for what role. So that was good learning for me, where this is also my first collaboration with a different school altogether, where I'm going and choreographing for them. And when me and Asha ji were also speaking about this collaboration, it opens up to every dancer from both the schools that these kind of experimentations can happen. And both the students are getting exposed to each other and they will have lots to learn from each other. So like this, it would be very, very helpful, and hope it is a role model for all the different schools to come together and create some amazing things.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Asha and Seema, for your very valuable time and insights on Indian classical dance and your upcoming program, Haridasani. We look forward to see all Rasikas come together on June the 2nd at Alston Ridge Middle School in Cary. Namaste.